And at last,
Here we go. Yeah. The final of all this stuff.
yeah,
But at least it's a concrete ending.
yeah, it was more solid than number 5, and kind of did give us enough backstory on Freddy to where they could have done more, but
I think they ran out of time.
yeah. Well, overall, it was fun, and we were satisfied with what you got.
And I think, because the thing is, you can't really come back after you really, especially when the title's called Freddy's Dead.
Yeah.
And I think that was the problem with New Nightmare is Wes Craven's really trying to bring the series back.
Yeah,
But-
well, was he trying to put the final nail in the coffin?
Or not necessarily bring the nail in the coffin, but just making a movie. But I think he's having trouble considering the last movie was like that.
Yeah.
But we need to talk about the movie here. What about all those cameos?
Oh dear God.
Roseanne Barr, Johnny Depp, Alice Cooper.
Tom Arnold, you got all sorts of people, and the funny thing is the more you research that film, the more cameos there seem to be.
Yeah.
It's like, oh God.
A lot of people say there's no way he could have had another. I think it worked. We didn't really know much about Freddy to the point where they could put anything they wanted.
Right.
Just a guy who killed people in their dreams.
Yeah. And apparently 10 years is all it takes for him to completely
Decimate a town.
Yeah.
Decimate the town.
Just flat out annihilate everyone there. Well, at least as far as the children and teenagers go.
Yeah. And we also learned that the actual how Freddy can do all the shit
Yeah.
is from those the dream.
Yeah, the dream demons.
Yeah.
That's
That is a pulled out of your ass idea.
Yeah.
But it worked.
And this is the first time we've seen him at least go into 2 adults' dreams. The one being the psychiatrist, and the other one, well, the other one was his daughter, so that kind of fits.
Remember, they were all teenagers and kids once.
Yeah.
Here's my question about, the Nightmare on Elm Street series.
Alrighty.
Why didn't he go into little children's dreams? Why the teenagers?
He probably did. They just figured it would be really
disturbing if we killed a bunch of kids.
Yeah, killing a bunch of kill a bunch of small children and toddlers.
Yeah, that would be pretty fucked up.
Kill off babies and just randomly.
I think most of the kids he killed were really like under high stress and stuff.
Yeah. That, and the funny thing is Freddy is that entity where if you have a fear and
you can feed off of it and come into your dream.
Yeah, you can either face the fear or
It's alright, let him kill you.
Yeah. But yeah.
He represents your nightmares and Spring Blood and kill you.
Yeah. And I love how, this along with a lot of other horror movies all seem to take place in Ohio, where we're both from. It's like, oh yeah, wonderful.
Friday 13th, I'm looking at you.
Yeah. Friday the 13th, and this as well. It's like Springwood, Ohio. Ah, crap.
Meanwhile, Texas Chainsaw Massacre actually took place in Missouri.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's based off of a person who actually did something.
Yeah,
But
we're
we're
aware of that one. But
I think
yeah.
Scream took place in Ohio too.
We get all the good ones.
Yes. And then again, we're all desensitized fucks. So.
Yeah. Robert was the, but yeah, I mean,
It's a great series.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely fun.
It's aged a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I don't aged in a good way, like fine wine. Well, we can clearly tell a lot of it's clearly an '80s series.
Yeah, fine wine that just happens to be covered in blood.
Well, that's what blood wine is.
Yeah.
But what the point I'm trying to make with the age thing is that it seems to be it aged properly.
Yeah.
But how do I explain this?
It's got a charm and a finesse that a lot of modern day horror film series don't have.
It felt like a care project.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I can't say much for the remake. I've never seen it, but from what you tell me, the guys seem to do a pretty good job.
yeah, well, like I said, the guy playing Freddy was pretty much the best part of the remake.
Well, he didn't talk a lot in the first one anyway.
No. And with that remake, they tend to go back to the mood of the first one, darker and more serious. Although, yeah, some of the acting in there is kind of, oh God, why? But yeah, overall, whether you throw in New Nightmare or don't, this series is definitely stood
Stood a good test of time, that's for sure.
Yes.
We're not going to talk about Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah,
Maybe some other time.
yeah, maybe sometime in the
Maybe
future.
summer.
Yeah.
Because I feel Friday the 13th is a summer series, not a Halloween series.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then a lot of you are going to ask, why don't you guys do the Halloween series? Well, I don't know. Halloween's too long.
Yeah, that and trying to gather all of the films is not.
Yeah,
an
that
easy
is
task.
a little hard. Not to mention, I don't like Halloween that much. The movie, at least. I guess it's an acquired taste.
And I figure like this: the more of a fan of the horror genre you are, the more you can like a certain series. Except in the case of Leprechaun, that one you can just like for sheer gets and shiggles.
Yeah. But you guys can judge for yourselves.